based, we were on a trip in New York and we went to RE Leiden and they were like, we love your kids. We want to do a project with your kids. And so they partnered with us in Staples. And what they did is they sent a team down here and they said, we want to show you how something is from the conception, to the research all the way to when it's produced, what happens. And so what their team did is they had our students were divided into teams. They were seventh grade students at the time. And our students had to come up with what they thought would be a line of effective school supplies. And so they were asked to think about what are the problems with the current school supplies they have? What are things that bother them about the school supplies they have? And they had to question other kids. They had to do market research and ask kids what they thought were problems with school supplies. Then after that, the different groups each came up with a prototype of what they thought would be a new improved project. And so they did. For example, there's a pencil case that they made, and it was looked like a big pencil case, but it was unscrewed for storing extra pencils. There was a zipper pocket for small accessories. You can see like there's like the little sketch of it that the people from the design firm helped our students come together to make. And so every group had different projects, and then they actually had Staples executives come to our school, and they sat there, and our students had to do a pitch on why their products should be the ones that Staples made. And it was exciting because they actually ended up making a lot of the students' projects. This is really cool. This was actually a locker. All it looks like is a big flat board with creases in it, but you put it in the locker and it immediately goes like a zigzag as a locker shelf. Because I don't know if any of y'all have ever wrestled with locker shelves. They don't always fit. And then, they're jamming and stuff like that. And this one, no matter what size your locker, it would fit. And so they could put their books. So they made those at Staples. So this was like their line of products that our kids came up with. They had a lap desk that had all these extra abilities that it had all this cool storage compartments. Their backpacks were almost like squares because they said that when they put books and stuff in backpacks and the backpack is rounded, it's not real logical. And at the bottom, there was a zip off compartment that came off. And so this whole line was sold at Staples, and they actually gave some of the funds of it back to our school. Isn't that cool? So you may not actually be able to have it happen in a Staples, but you could still take that same concept and do it with your students.